All right, morning. I took a day off and decided to come check out local scrapyard here at Cap in Richmond, Virginia, and see kind of what they had available. Haven't been here in a while, but it's always kind of good to take a walk through, see if there's any interesting bits and bobs to find. This Volvo wagon is pretty picked through, but it's got some good tires on it. Date stamp, let me see, 18, I believe. Yeah, so it's two good wheels and tires on the back there. But, you know, again, it's all little stuff. It's tough to find used car trim pieces and whatnot. So, you know, I don't care who you are, rich, poor, old, young, you kind of got to come to a junkyard every once in a while to check things out and see what's available. Got a pretty sweet, looks probably a W201 or whatever Mercedes. Looks like a 320 with some monoblocks on it. Pretty picked over. Says a no start. It's got AMG badging on it, but like most of them do. Oh look, there's the other one. So yeah, three monoblocks, which are worth probably more than the car if you get things figured out and get them cleaned up. They're worth something in the Mercedes world. Nothing here yet that I can use, but clean car. Huh. Here's an oddball. Scirocco. Two-door coupe. Looks like someone already nabbed the motor. Not especially rare, but you just don't really see them at places like this. Usually they're picked through. They've got some good parts that can be used in other models. These seats are probably not stock. They look like some newer GTI seats, but yeah, this thing, yeah, there's nothing left in there. Oh, there it is. Most of the drivetrain shoved up in the back. But yeah, she's rough. Definitely not worth saving. Sometimes you come here and there's some stuff you see that you're kind of wonder why it's here, or why it was scrapped or whatnot. But some things are just beyond saving. Oh, there it is. I think it was smacked in the back. But, you know, interesting piece nonetheless. Here's another 940 Volvo. Let's see if it's a manual. It's probably not. Nope, automatic. Decent blue seats though. Nice blue interior. Looks like it's been picked through pretty thoroughly already. I got rid of my old wagon, so this doesn't really have much use to me, but it's interesting to know it's here. Motor looks pretty clean. These headlights are worth something in Europe. You know, the guys over there always want the American stuff just like we want their stuff. Let's come around and see what the mileage is. Oh yeah, 245 on that one. But good seats, too bad they're not manual. Got a Fiero over here, automatic, black. The GT though, not the, it's not exactly rare, but interesting. Guys at the shop are doing an LS3 swap into one of these from an 06 Impala SS with a 5.3 transverse V8, which would be pretty interesting. Again, not my cup of tea, but you know, worth something to somebody. Check out this poor Roadmaster. Don't really see a lot of these in the junkyard. Most of them are kind of still on the road. I know a couple guys that have these that probably love these seats. Look how good condition they are. Wow. Mileage 135, so that's not too bad. But yeah, look at that. Great, almost new looking spare. Good trim pieces. If someone has one of these, this wouldn't be a bad grab if you're looking for some interior stuff. But you know, when you see these cars here, it makes you want to buy something to to swap the good bits and bobs into. So this usually doesn't end well. Ooh, here's one, first gen neon. It's got a sign on it. Could have been used, automatic. You know, these things, it's funny how hated these things were in the early 90s, but how you see them more and more in like Champ Car and motorsport. They're actually, you know, not as terrible as I think a lot of people made them out to be in the early 90s and kind of late 2000s. But apparently they handle well and they're a zippy little car. But if you can find one in manual, especially a two-door, It's actually kind of something to be desired, but you know, they're not all over the place like Honda Civics and whatnot. Usually we're pretty mobbed out or thrashed pretty hard. I have another Volvo 940. This one's a turbo, which is a shame. They're pretty decent little cars. Have the maintenance book and whatnot. I mean, if you have one of these, there's a lot of decent parts still left on this. I've always wanted a 940 turbo, but a wagon. I wonder why this one, that's it. Oh. 230,000 miles, but good parts, good interior. I love the turbo wheels. They definitely stand out from the standard ones. Got a little bit of a fatter tire on it. But yeah, engine bay and everything looks clean. It's not picked through too bad. Obviously the battery's gone, but she's all there. Little baby turbo down there. Here's another V50. It's turbo V5. Man, good tires one. Now looks like it's clipped in the front. I just went through it. Really nothing that I need for my V50. Wish I had the turbo engine back, but shame missing a wheel too. It's probably scattered around under here somewhere, unless someone just needed one. But yeah, it looks like it's got brand new tires on it. Black interior. Usually that's really more ripped up, so I'm assuming this might be a little lower mileage before it had the crash. But yeah, shame I can't use much of it. Here's one you don't see in the junkyard every day. I guess now that I'm getting older and these cars are getting older too. Got an early 2000s A8. Looks like it's been pretty thoroughly picked through. You know, there's a lot of people buy these cars, they don't realize all the issues and whatnot that go along with an early 2000s Audi, Mercedes, BMW with air suspension and all the different computer components. So, you know, people get in over their head very quickly with these cars, and now they're showing up in junkyards. Key's still in it, still has screens. It's weird to see cars with, you know, infotainment screens in a junkyard, but hey, I guess that's kind of going to be the future. Should probably close these doors. Here's a very pretty Jag XJ6. It's pretty complete. Look, British Racing green. No major, oh wait, there's the major damage. Absolutely destroyed in the back. Completely total, looks like 93. Decent wheels. I thought about potentially picking up a set like this for mine, but I was looking for the basket weave type style, not so much these, but yeah, good interior bits. If you have one of these, then, oh look, here's a center cap. These center caps are probably worth more than the damn car. Full energy drinks, good leather. Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Nope. But it's been a while since I've seen one of these. Usually there's more of these in the junkyard, but I guess not. Oh, now we're talking. A little Mercedes, probably 500 SL. Not usually a junkyard spec. Just chilling in here. Complete too. Must have been a new arrival. These weren't on the website. It's pretty interesting, but yeah, a lot of good parts on that one. And then, make sure I don't forget my tools over there. Sweet. Another little wagon. Black, decent condition. It's locked. At least that's locked. Black leather. I feel like I've seen this car before. It's funny when you see cars that end up here, you know, a lot of them you've seen on Craigslist or whatnot, and someone buys them as a project or something, kind of gets over their head. That's probably why it's here. That wheel is at a weird angle, but it's also missing all the lug nuts. But not terribly, no, it is rusty. It's probably rusted out completely. Man, look at all these Volvos. Also got another E320 here. Decent interior and whatnot. It almost makes you wish I had some more garbage cars to put some of this stuff into. So there's another black, for another 300 to 320 probably. Again, good, decent condition. Oh look, owner's manuals. don't know why these are always intriguing, but I like them. Wish I had something for them to go into, but yeah, black interior. Interior's in great condition. Show your Mercedes-Benz event more than ever. Radio codes, that'd be interesting. Little 190E, probably a 2.3. Always like to check, make sure they're not manuals, but not terrible. Keys in it. Gas tank in the trunk, or it's shipped from another car, who knows. But wheels are still on it, so. Got a buddy that's building one of these in the same-ish colors. He might be interested in some of these parts. .300 TD wagon. Whew. Been picked over pretty bad. Holy shit. Look at that rust. That's the floor. It's a good tailgate though. Also thought this was my first Volvo. Huh. This, pretty sure this one's a turbo. I think it's been here for a while. 850. Cloth seats, it's something a little bit different for the US spec ones. You may have seen this one here last time. Good looking wagon though. W140 Mercedes. Yeah, it's 320. My buddy has one of these, except it's a 500. This one's pretty interesting because it's an earlier model. You can tell from the cluster here. And then it's even got the original Mercedes phone, which is pretty neat. These had the electrically operated mirror. This one looks like it's been taken apart, but odd feature from back in the day. Huh, I can already picture what the owner looks like. But yeah, neat cars.